channel. And let's see, how about we do another energy check, see what else is going on, what else Spirit wants us to know. Let's see. Let me get a random word. Realm. Ooh, mystical. Okay, an area or domain of thought or knowledge, a defined area of interest or study, a country ruled by a monarch. So maybe something could feel like a different realm, or maybe this is your realm, you know, like interesting. Maybe somebody is waking up to, like, you know, somebody here could have access to, well, that flew away, but we know what it is. Maybe, maybe somebody has access to, like, you know, arcane knowledge, like the spiritual realm, or, you know, like, yeah, I do. I give him coconut oil. I do. But he's got some spinal issues. I give him gabapentin sometimes. And CBD full spectrum helps a little, but not much. That helps my other dog though a little bit. And yeah, I think he needs something a little bit stronger though than gabapentin is what it is. But they're very like stingy on giving you like medications that are stronger than gabapentin, I noticed. So we'll see. And it's not like I can take him to get like a morphine injection every day, whatever. It's expensive, so it's like, you know. So we'll see. Thanks so much for showing concern, y'all. Seiji, my friends are worried about you. He's such a good boy, y'all. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know? I'm gonna use this. Use this one. What else is going on, Spirit? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay. Ooh, somebody's masking? Not showing true feelings regarding somebody rising from the ashes like a phoenix? Hater. So maybe this is somebody who... I'm getting shock. Not knowing how to feel. Actually feeling kind of like nervous. Because they acted as though... Maybe it's, like this could be a continuation. Yeah. Maybe it's like they've been masking and acting as though they don't care because maybe they didn't realize that you were going to rise like a phoenix, but now it's like, okay. Maybe you transformed. Maybe this is a new phase, like you... Yeah, somebody's not showing... They're pretending that they don't care that you are a phoenix. Or that you got yourself... You look stronger and ablaze and fierce than ever. Because, you know, if the phoenix is like a warrior spirit, y'all, it's somebody, it's like a big transformation. It's like somebody that got themselves out of the ashes, like, which usually means like shit was burning down. Like, you know, you're lucky if you get out at all, let alone get out as a phoenix. Yeah, look, you're Queen of Wands. Hey, boo-boo, you sexy thing. Okay, so Queen of Wands, a fiery, feminine, very attractive, enigmatic, a leader, confident, gets a lot of attention whether they want it or not, full of warm energy, don't need other people's validation really. They, you know, they might get it a lot, but they don't need it. Their only competition is themselves. They're a visionary, and they are brave enough to go after what their heart desires. And they're very attractive. You don't look like what you've been through, boo-boo. You looking fine as hell. You don't look like a scratch. Touch that. Like, in fact, you're looking even more attractive because it's like getting yourself, being like that resourceful or being that strong is like attractive. And somebody maybe thought that if this is a continuation, they thought that they crushed you, but you're coming out attractive all over again and confident. So it's like maybe they thought that they were gonna affect your confidence, or maybe it makes them feel some type of way that, yeah, look, counterpart. Somebody's looking at that. Somebody could have chose like money or something over their counterpart. Okay. Wow. Good times. So, if you were wondering, this person is definitely, they're acting like they don't give a shit, but they are noticing. I feel like all those people are probably noticing, or they're hearing about it. Yeah. Somebody's not satisfied with this. They're not happy. And you're happy. And you're healed. And you're pushing forward. And the problem is that they're not happy about that, or they're not healed, or they don't feel that way, or that makes them feel like that's not the outcome they wanted. Yeah, you're a sweetheart, and there's people that want to work with you. So what did they think was going to happen? Deep down? Like, what? Why are these people so weird, y'all? Like, am I missing something? Where did they come from? Mars or what? Yeah, look, here he is again. He's looking. There's somebody that's, like, wondering why you didn't do it for them. They're like, wait, but why, though? You're, like, perfect. Why am I not happy still? Why aren't you enough for me? Yeah, you had to fight for what you were manifesting. And maybe this person just failed to negotiate or compromise, and they tried to delay your manifestations, or, maybe they didn't want the same things as you, but there is a soulmate connection here. It's a very attractive power couple dynamic. But it's like, the problem is there's somebody here that's very greedy and self-indulgent and kind of unrealistic, arrogant, and it's hard to satisfy a person like this. They could be abusive sometimes, but it's like, I feel like they're looking at it and they're seeing that it's like, you're the problem. I mean, they're the problem because you're like a bombshell situation. Like, so they're looking at this. It's like, why? I don't get it. Like, she's like a full package. Like, why am I still not, why was I like this? Why was I so greedy? Like, yeah. You had to fight for what you want. Maybe, like, that you can achieve something, and you believe in yourself, and you believe in what you're manifesting, whatever that is. Some of you could be creative, or some of you have a certain vision for the kind of future you want. Maybe you want a family. Maybe you want, it's like you're confident and you can manifest whatever this is. And so now somebody failed to, they didn't take any action. Something was a bad plan, or they didn't make any plans to make you an offer. They were just in a pity party energy, or they had a fear of intimacy, or they were only focused on the outside, the optics, or it could have like forced you into silence, or forced themselves into silence, or, yeah, you were fighting for the truth. You're fighting for freedom, clarity, new ideas, new beginnings. I feel like once you have clarity, it's like a lot easier to heal. And I feel like you know the truth about why somebody set boundaries, the truth, yeah. It's like, yeah. Somebody went the wrong way with something. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, they were trying to, like, change your destiny or something. Like, get you to manifest something that you didn't want to manifest. Or something. It's like, yeah, there's a really special connection here, but you gotta heal this. This isn't gonna work. If your counterpart isn't good enough for you, then you're masking, because that's like, or you need to heal. Yeah, so now you're paying attention because somebody rose up from the ashes like a phoenix. And that's making somebody feel like uncertain now and shameful and like insecure. Why? Because you thought that you would, What is wrong with these people, y'all? Guys, they're pissing me off. Okay? Like, I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, somebody feels like they're not going to get their wish fulfillment. I mean, you thought by masking and crushing somebody that you were going to get it? Or they thought if they stagnated something, that it would, like, make you, like, unsure and you hesitant and you, yeah, like, that you would give up. That you would make the wrong choices. That you would lower your boundaries. But no, you turned into a Queen of Swords. And you told somebody you need to have boundaries. And I'm going to keep my boundaries extra tight over here. And it's like, you probably told somebody, you need to have boundaries. You need to protect what you got. Like, and I'm definitely going to, if you're not going to fight for me, I sure as hell am. Period. Like, oh, something fell, don't worry about that. But yeah, and it's like, they thought that, like, if they, like, waited and didn't show, I don't know, didn't, just went silent after you set a boundary, that if they waited long enough that you would be the one to, you know, try to fix things probably. But hell no. Nah, that's disrespect. Yeah, no, this person made you feel unsafe in your environment. They wanted to, like, they could have been causing you health problems or making you feel unsafe, or like you know, disharmony. Like, you could have felt like they weren't because you probably had reasonable boundaries. Yeah, so you close this out because you could tell something was, like, weird and off here. Yeah, somebody was malicious to you because they wanted to make plans, because they had a plan to be social and make some money. But now they're just running it. Yeah, they just went right into chaos and broke their own heart. Because this was a Two of Cups, and they pulled their offer back, and they wanted to play games, and you stood on business here and went within. And you made your own decision. And now they feel stuck and punished and trapped and under siege because they chose to be lower vibrational, non-committal with no morals. And now they're in their own nightmare that they created for themselves because they couldn't end something for you, or they didn't want something else to be over with their toxic-ass friends. And they didn't make communication or take any necessary actions. And this is a bad backfire. And you're still in your Queen of Swords. Yeah. So what? They thought they were just going to leave, party with their friends, basically, like, be so disrespectful to you. And they thought that, like, if they, I don't know, indulged with other people long enough and silenced you, didn't give you any attention, that you would, what? Like a puppy, like, that's desperate for attention, just like take crumbs or what? Like, the audacity. Yeah, no. And you did this to your counterpart, you psycho. Like, what is wrong with you? Sick. Jesus. Yeah, now they want out of a nightmare. Or you got yourself out of a nightmare. You weren't going to stay in that headspace. You're like, yo, I know I'm fine. I can have a whole bunch of different options. I don't, you know, that's your loss. I don't give a shit that you are a sexy ass King of Wands. Treating me like that, you lost, like, so much. I'm not attracted to people that treat me like that. You tried to confuse me with some bullshit. You tried to be a magician in the reverse. Try to block my manifestations. Dude, the King and Queen of Wands are the ones that, like, go after their manifestations. They're the ones that get it done. And it's like, are you serious? This is the action-oriented queen. This is the one with the fire behind. Yeah, no. This is the one that's definitely... Yeah, and that's what's fair, deemed by the universe, dude. For you to continue to go after your manifestations. Maybe they're realizing, wow, like, now someone else is going to get to do that with you. Because I couldn't be satisfied with, like, the most beautiful person in the world. Perfect for me. My counterpart. Yeah. You want peace, too. This is fair. This person was not bringing you peace. Yeah. They have toxic people around them. They wanted to party. Probably, you know, clap cheeks with other people. They're an opportunist. They were disingenuous. They were wasteful. It's like they probably spent all this money on their friends and shit, and instead of investing in you, or like I don't know, it's just so, all of it's gross. They're literally masking. Your new beginning is fair. But I'm getting that seeing it. Sorry guys, I have something in my throat. Seeing it is making them have to see themselves, and that they couldn't be satisfied with literally their counterpart, like, and if that's a problem. Like, because they're looking at you and they're like, oh my God, like, she's so attractive, she's strong, she did all that, she got back up, and I have to act now like it's not bothering me. But this person's masking. They didn't think that you could do it without them, or that you'd want to. Oh, you an idiot. Yeah, you're getting a lot of attention. In the past, you were reaching your milestones too, but somebody was greedy about attention or about your success. You could be, you know, somebody very successful, you know, confident. You could have been getting good news, getting attention. And you knew what you had something of value in your hand, so you knew what you wanted to do for work, or there was somebody that was in competition with you that didn't have something of value in their hand. They wanted to cause a conflict and compete with you because you had financial stability, and, you know, you had a lot of self-control. You were achieving a lot, getting a lot of harvest and attention, and that made this person feel like victimized. And like they didn't want to see you that way, so they caused chaos. And they pressured somebody, or they had an overreaction, or they introduced discord into this dynamic. Because somebody was turning into an emperor with you, or because maybe they like tried to say that like an emperor, why is she the one wearing the pants or something? I feel like this person is a narcissist and they casted illusions because they were jealous. So they did some magic. Maybe they tried to make this person see you as though you weren't enough, or like that they should be able to indulge in whoever they want. They're an emperor, and so they like swap shit around, or they tried to destiny swap or something. Okay, well, yeah, this person's being disillusioned now. I feel like they switched something around and they made this person think that they were making a clear decision by choosing them. I don't know how they managed to do that. Maybe because they got all their homies and friends involved and they were pressuring this masculine, if this is a continuation, to just not see you correctly. Because they were devaluing you. This is the one with nothing of value, though. That's the funny thing. It's like, where's your brain cells, King of Wands? You know? It's like, Jesus. I'm telling you, unhealed insecurities are a literal liability, y'all. Because if you can be swayed to see a successful person in the upright that has built something or is reaching their milestones, has something of value in their hand, and somehow a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse can convince you that they're the catch, there's something wrong with you. Like, So, somebody didn't want this person to move forward with you. They could have worked with their father or something and gotten their father to try to help them. Or they could have not for everybody, but they could have said that, I mean, this person could have said that this person was going to be a father. Maybe this person hooked up with this person and they swapped something around so that they couldn't move forward with you, or they couldn't come towards you, or something's off. This person was jealous as hell and they caused trouble, and this masculine was stupid enough to fall for it, I guess. Whatever. Strength. Yeah. It's like this person didn't want to see somebody thought that the strength would be to have you suffering, unhappy, lonely, and separated, and feeling trapped, unable to move, coercive restraint, blindfolded to something, in a bad headspace. Yeah. Toxic matriarch energy. Wow. They were criticizing this masculine. They lied. They were gossiping. Wow. They said that they would get financial independence and financial stability by not being committal to you. Wow. This person, why the hell did they listen? Is my question. What's the near future? Yeah. It's like in the near future, there's people you're working with people, or somebody wants to work with you, or there's people around you. There's early stages of achievement here, and it looks like you're working with people maybe in the near future. There's chances here to make money. There's kind of some development in your profession maybe, or maybe you're elevating in your career in the near future, working with other people, very peaceful, healing from a betrayal because of an opportunist. What's the advice? Yeah. somebody here can never be satisfied, and it's hard to commit with this person because they're like they don't ever do personal development, y'all. They're clinging to the past, but like they don't want to change anything. So yeah, not gonna work. And it's like there's people that you can find that do want to work with you, and it's like you're fine then. Go work with them now. Okay, what's in the environment? Yeah. It's like, this is disturbing news. So they're masking, and they're pretending that this isn't bothering them, y'all. But it is. Because they're realizing, oh my god, like, everybody's going to get to work with you. I'm going to have to see you with somebody else. I didn't think this through. I didn't think this was how it was going to go. This person could have been impulsive, or they're feeling impulsive. They're feeling over elevated and insecure now. Like, now they're losing access. Like, now there's like an energetic block. Because this is how somebody wanted to show up in your connection. And you're getting a lot of attention. You're reaching your milestones, and somebody was stupid. They were materialistic, and they wanted more attention, or maybe they were jealous of the attention you were getting, or they wanted to be seen like as some kind of victor. And in the past, they wanted to be seen as victorious. Maybe leaving you made them look delusionally victorious in front of their shitty friends. I don't know. But if you had a brain, you're lucky to get it. This is a cat. Yeah, this person was in competition with you because you are a leader. You have courage. You're self-motivated. You go after your dreams. You're balanced. And that made this person feel burdened because you have something of value in your hand. And it's like you already knew it's going to take time, but I already know that I'm going to have abundance. This person, though, went the wrong way. They left home. It's like they caused disharmony, and they went in the wrong direction. Yeah, you made yourself clear that it's like, I'm only allowing peace around me. I will not deal with chaos. I've let it be known. I will stand alone if I need to. Don't cross this boundary unless you're bringing me peace and respect. I will not compete for you. I will not chase you. I would like beneficial change. I don't know what's going on, really. But if I'm dealing with people that don't want harmony and peace, then I'm going to fight for myself by myself. I have to defend myself. Yeah. Yeah. So, hopes and or fears. Yeah. You're not going to be part of a conflict, like beneficial change. Okay, so somebody's fear is that you're going to get a lot of more attention, and they want some kind of change, like some harmony or something, but it's like they're afraid because they were greedy and corrupt, and they could have burned you because they wanted attention when you weren't even competing or part of this. Nor were you ever going to be. Yeah, look, they were being controlling, a dictator to an empress, treating her like an option when she's a star. Being non-committal with a star. Unjust. Disgusting. Exactly. Disgusting. Yeah, they trapped themselves. What the fuck? Why would you compete? Bye. Nice knowing you. Yeah. They can't win at all costs. the fuck? Are you serious? Yeah. You only want somebody like loyal, respectful, and like integral. Somebody that is a leader with you, not somebody that's gonna try to dictate and control you and keep you from leading, like disempower you. Yeah, somebody underestimated your dream. Maybe something. This unconditional love. They didn't listen to their intuition. Somebody could be getting some unwanted attention. Like, this person could have been restraining the urges of the heart, even though there's these sweet memories. Okay. Maybe there was an anonymous enemy here, or like somebody that wanted somebody to set you down like you were a burden. Somebody that was going through financial loss, or maybe there was like family issues or financial issues. Yeah. And some secrets come out, and now it's like somebody hasn't healed, or they feel like they lost their wish, or there's been obstacles and misfortune, poor judgment. Like, this feels like a missed opportunity. Somebody's been masking too. It's like, yeah, this is a missed opportunity. Cycle closed out. It's like, I don't understand. Like, what else did they think was gonna happen? Like, I don't get it. What's the problem? Yeah, you had to be really strong. This takes a lot of energy. Your strength makes somebody feel very weak and cowardly and very defensive, and like they can't defend their actions. They can't endure something anymore because you're committed, you're loyal, and you're committed to what you work on. You're committed, like how you're committed to things for the long term, for the big picture. You have something of value in your hands. So I don't know what you do for work, but it's like you could have been doing it since you were a kid or something. It's something that you love to do, and now somebody's having all these memories. And yep, exactly, strongest piece on the board. And now, so something closed out because they failed to. They had excessive pride, maybe, or they didn't take any action to. It's like, yeah, you took brave action to go within, go into hermit mode, self-examine, maybe get therapy, or you did whatever you needed to do to, you could have went through dark night of the soul, you could have had an awakening, or you took time alone too. Like, you went within, and this person probably didn't do that because you wanted to heal. You weren't going to stay in this energy. Like, yeah. So you were brave. You kept it moving. Some of you could be funny. You could have done it with a sense of humor. Yeah, this person is feeling rejected now. Separated, resentful. Because this love bombing didn't work. They were unreliable. They were like scammy. They were, yeah. I don't know, dude. You fought for yourself. They didn't fight for you. They wanted to like keep you like in a stalemate and steal something from you, or they were emotionally mature. They wanted to get away with something. They wanted to get away with how immature they were. But they just kept causing obstacles and evading reality, and like making you feel stuck and stressed isn't gonna make you want to like keep them. This person was very stubborn. They were avoiding change, and it's like, yeah, you stayed invested with something even when you were overwhelmed. Yeah, you don't agree with this person's perspective. It's like they need to see things in a different way, because This isn't your tower. Yeah, you know, you have good karma coming for you. There's this unconditional love here. Somebody is recalling memories now. They might want to like talk to you, but this person didn't. I feel like it might be too late for some of you. I don't know. All they have are sweet memories of you, so it's like, yeah, why did you do this? Exactly, because you are toxic. It's like, yeah, you're on different timelines, I feel like. Yeah, somebody is very immature and they don't learn from their mistakes, and they are unable to get out of trouble. They just like avoid things instead of like, you know, doing the work to level up. Who the hell is going to want to be with a Page of Cups in reverse when you're an adult? Nobody. So, and like, who the hell would be attracted to somebody who would rather leave me to go mask somewhere when you'd rather be somewhere else masking instead of being with me, your counterpart? Like, what? Like, what are you, like, are you slow? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are people so slow? I just don't understand. How, like, where's the rationality anywhere? There's not even a drop of, like, intelligence, like, because there's these true feelings here, and you had something of value in your hand. They just had to break away from this demon hour time. Like, they didn't trust their intuition, and they didn't take initiative, and they are unhealed. So they made you an offer coming from that place. No. Queen of Swords. Nope, I do not accept this offer. Exactly. Yeah. You have new ideas. You are onto a new start. So there's a King of Cups that wants out of the cold because they can't, like, they have no boundary to stand on. I mean, like you know, this could be like a missed opportunity, and it's like you have I'm getting Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You could have like a new income stream, or you could just be very happy, and it's like you're on your new start. And this person wants out of the cold because they want to give up. They feel like a coward because you aren't going to stop working or doing something, even with this breakup here, even with these illusions. It's like, yeah, you're going after your dreams. You're trusting your better judgment here. And that's a tower for them because this person had no morals or they took bad advice. That's the truth. And they were reckless and they sabotaged their own blessings and yours. And you put them down like a bad habit because you didn't see that you could expand with this energy. They were being like cruel to you, dishonest. You could tell they were being like tyrannical, had some weird thirst for power, but they can't hold on to something anymore because you have support in your community and like people that celebrate you. You have like things to celebrate, and you know what healthy relationships operate like, and you want joyful occasions, and you want to be not lacking, not feeling crushed and like dull and pessimistic with misfortune and betrayed. You're not into that. So you started healing from this love bomber. And that's making this person now, with the audacity, feel rejected and pessimistic. Can you even believe them? Because you fought for yourself. And now they're stuck because they wanted to get away with something and, be deceptive and sabotage or steal something from somebody innocent. It's like, yeah, no. Bye. You're weird. Somebody wanted to end some kind of celebration or something that was supposed to be a blessing or some kind of stability. Wow. Somebody got a lot of money or to end your stability and leave, but you're innocent. Oh my god. These people are pissing me off. Oh my god. Yeah, they're lame. They're an unhealed, lame chaos agent or something. Yeah, meanwhile, you're practical. You have power of discernment, great communicator, and whether you're female or not, you're an emperor. You run that shit. This person went the wrong way. They gave their power away, or they put all their time, energy into the wrong thing. They could have been juggling, and that's why this was confusing. They gave to an opportunist. That's who they recognized. That's who they think should have gotten gifts and kindness, because this person slandered you and lied. And this person's too slow to realize that. Or they could have spread malicious slander and lies because they wanted you to be financially thwarted and need them for money or something. But no, you're like, bye. I'm sailing off into peaceful. This is over with the King of Cups. Bye. Yeah, it's over. Because you want peace and harmony and a happy life. Happy and secure home, stable life, solid partnership. So now, yeah, I don't know. This person, yeah, that's what's fair. This person's been masking the whole time, dude. That's what's, like, even more cringe. It's like, what? It's like, what is wrong with you? Seriously. I don't understand. Like, why? So all of it's so unnecessary. Why wouldn't you want to hang out with your counterpart and not wear a mask and just, like, not give towards a disingenuous, greedy, like, thief? You're gonna reward somebody that isn't high value, but not your counterpart that is killing it. Like,